right. And we commit each and every official onto your care, that may you
yana kokari wajen haɗin kai da ci gaban al'umma. Ya Allah kai masa qul huwallahu ahad Allahu samad lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Arrahmanir rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka
Ethnic group. Thank you. Margi abati karena Shia. Usam Margi abati karena Usam Margi. Your Excellency, the Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Dr. Humorous, Your Excellency, the Governor of Oyo State, Your Excellency, the Governor of Bauchi State, Your Excellency, the Governor of Taraba State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Borno State, and Your Excellency, the Deputy Adamawa State, permit me to stand on already established protocol. It is with profound honor and deep sense of responsibility that I welcome you all to the gathering, which is the maiden edition of the Margi Cultural Unity Celebration and the unveiling of the Margi National Attire.
To celebrate our identity, reaffirm our unity, and profound showcase the richness of the culture. This event is not merely a ceremony.
This event is not merely a ceremony. It is a testament to who we are, where we come from, and what we aspire to become as a bound by history, resilience, and shared values. Your Excellency, the Margi nation is deeply honored to host you and your colleagues today. Your presence affirms your
personal commitment to cultural preservation,
development, and inclusive government. Today we are gathered here not only to celebrate, but also to appreciate your continued support, visionary leadership, and contribution to the peace and progress of our beloved state. The unveiling of the Margi National Attire is a moment we have waited. It symbolizes our unity beyond borders, the cultural identity that connects every Margi son and daughter, irrespective of our location. It is our hope that this attire as a profound emblem of dignity, pride, and continuity for generations yet unborn.
I wish to commend the dedicated members of the Central Planning Committee, our cultural leaders, youth groups, women associations, and all stakeholders whose tireless efforts have brought this vision to life. Your passion and commitment have made this and dignity. Thank you for your honored invitation. Presence enrich this ceremony and strengthen our collective pursuit of peace. Adamawa State. As we begin today's
it is that I humbly appeal to our Royal Highnesses and Majesty to declare today, November 2025, and henceforth to be recognized as National Cultural Day of the Margi Nation. We also passionately appeal to Her Excellency, Right Honorable Dr. the Governor of Adamawa State, who is always having a listening ear and a man that always listens and do exactly what the people want. We wish to request that the Governor of Adamawa State to passionately allocate a strategic plot of land in the heart of Yola for the construction of the Margi National Cultural Complex to enable us to sustain our cherished identity henceforth
in our life. Long live the Margi Nation, long live Adamawa State, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you all. Once again, I warmly welcome you to this very historic occasion.
Thank you. Please put your hands together for the chairman of the Central Planning Committee. Now quickly, before the cultural troops take a march past, let me quickly invite MC2 James Abdul Bulama for a humorous welcome. 1 minute. 1 minute, please.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen,
Before we proceed, I have only 1 minute. I would like to please, this is a Margi gathering. And it's all about the Margi community, the Margi people. This is the first of its kind. We have Yoruba, we have Fulani, we have Taraba people, we have Margi, Goza. Please, I want you to turn around and greet the person seated next to you in your language. Be proud of your language. Kowa ya juye ya gaishe da wanda yana zone next to him. If the person is speaking what you don't understand, just say back to sender. I love Yoruba people. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Oluwaseyi Makinde. My only problem with the Yoruba people is that they cannot pronounce a simple word. They ask a Yoruba man, can you pronounce the name? Just as an example, the former president of America, just say Barack Obama. He say, Baba, that is very simple. He said the name of the former president is Barack Obama. They say what? He say Barack Obama. They say, okay, last chance. He say Baraki Obama ne. Fulani people, akone ba fulatani, wallahi ya saya minti. Da ya ɗauki minti ya sa a baki. Bai ma so sa minti din ba kawai sai ya haɗe ya ce wallahi wannan asara ne Allah. Ladies and gentlemen, akwai mutanen Margi, dama da mutanen Margi ba kuna son abin da yana wari bum nan ba? To yanzu Margi suna son kifi wanda yana da body odor. Mutanen Margi, please, we have Margi people here. Where is a rubber coke? Your Excellencies, in Borno State, there is a drink. We call it ardep. It's a ginger drink. When they give you, you have to shake it. But the Margi people, because of their intelligence, they thought the Coca-Cola was a ardep. And Coca-Cola doesn't want to be shaken. So when they gave them, mutane Margi, the ambassador Coca-Cola, they say, Mama EJ, gashi ambamu ardep. Ki girgiza yajina yayi mix aya gudzal gizabal da ta bude kawai sai abun yana da kumfa tace aya wannan da omo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to relax. This is a cultural thing. Akwai mutane michika nan an ngatara mezin da kune. Da mijiga yace a shekaran jiya mun zo baki shago nan zamu wuce da gudu yace amma gwamnati fitri nan Allah ya gama komai jama'a ku ce Ladies and gentlemen, we have so many languages and ethnic groups. Akwai mutanen my executive deputy governor is very much seated in the that's the most handsome deputy governor in Borno State and in Nigeria and in the world. Jama'a ku tafa mishi. My problem with his language, they cannot pronounce handkerchief. They will say handkerchief. They cannot say congratulations. That's about congratulations, dear. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have time. I want you to appreciate. Please, a round of applause for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, MC Two Gens. He's a lecturer with the University of Maiduguri. Thank you. Without much ado, Your Excellency, may I have your permission to now invite these various cultural troops, first beginning with the flagship of them all, Zagwa Zagwa from Madagali. Zagwa Zagwa from Madagali will be followed by Muva, Betso, Uba, then Hildi Uba, Sirchiji, Vulma dancers from Humshi. Madagali, I've already said so. Then Waga. Then Lassa, Dile. Jirpaza, Baza. Then our brothers from across the Niger, Igbo cultural dancers. Then Chul district, Mafa development area, Gulag. Shila Shila from our immediate neighbors, Kamunchika.
Samoa.
Your Excellencies, the traditional dances you are about to start to witness, firstly, the Zagwa Zagwa traditional dance is originally from His Excellency, the Governor of Adamawa State's very hometown of Madagali. Zagwa Zagwa is the common traditional dance that you will find across the entire local government area of Madagali. This is a dance of the warriors. This is a dance the Margi nation prides itself in. They are often excited. Often when this dance comes, I get a little bit worried because not too long, His Excellency is always moved to join in the dance. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, Royal Highnesses, I present to you the Zagwa Zagwa traditional dancers. Thank you. Like I did mention, is a warrior's dance. You can see from the costumes, the shield. The shield is a symbol that signifies warriors. As you can see them with their shields and harpoons. Please, can we give them a second mic on the dance floor? Kenneth, can we give them a second mic on the dance floor? Da Allah a tabbata idan mutum baya cikin masu rawa, kar ya shiga cikin dandalin nan ko? A tabbata idan mutum baya cikin masu rawa bai shiga ciki ba, let's not crowd the dance floor. Abar zama tobira Baba kujana da jawra Ahmed fitira da jawra Umar fitira ba jawmer Dada kujana jawja Kawa shiri pala Mutanen Kilba ku daina kiɗa Mutanen Kilba ku daina kiɗa sai an kare wannan Umar ya gama dare Hajala mine jongo Awunere yarima Dokta linga gejawi Talama daga ne jongo Abara sono to brada O meja eh Lele ya wurinyari yarima ga eh Tojomo Mala talaba Jadians bang Madagalese, Yahuwara, Maragasi Aridam, Lawamo, Sayarialacha, Taucham will be allocated just 3 minutes. Yarima, whoa, each dance group will be allocated just 3 minutes. Oh, Mariaga Maynare, Abarasanato Abere, Shoshaka Margi Amarga. Shoshana Margi abandoned. Mamsika danga kraija. Kanda susa faga tamchunga. Kanda tata buka ko firjigawa. Omar malayatan tadai. Omar malayatan tadai. Maga wari yana loya aye. Lebe just boom magandaga. The Margi dance, this particular dance, is a very special dance. It is often showcased, often presented after harvest, after bountiful and bumper harvest. And again, when a warrior is appointed, today's event is also a civic reception for a great warrior, a grand warrior, a great son of Madagali, His Excellency, the Right Honorable Dr. Amadu Umaru Fintri, CON, governor of Adamawa State. And that is the reason why we're bringing out this dance. Thank you. Thank you, the Madagali Zagwa Zagwa dancers. Thank you, the chairman of the Central Planning Committee, Mr. Jessini, and your people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, protocol. I'm sure His Excellency Governor Sheyi Makinde of the great state of Oyo is enjoying every bit of this entertainment. Thank you, the Zagwa Zagwa dancers, for this passage of entertainment. The next dance group, please.
A cikin hanzari, quickly. Muva Betso, kushigo, minti daya. Mutanen Zagwa Zagwa, Mongore, thank you so very much. Let us clear the arena. Let us clear the arena for the next dance group. And this is how we are going to do it. For wantage of time, it will just be a march pass, please. March pass, please. Members of the protocol and field committees, please. Let us clear the arena. Let us clear the red carpet. Let us clear the red carpet. Move for people. Asaurara, let's make it snappy. Muva Betso. Biyedesi Hildi Uba, Abi Anafita. Match pass, please. Azo Awuche. Please, you can offer your greetings from that area and move on, please. Muva Beto. Muva Beto, please. Kushigo, Awuche. Minti daya. Muhanzarta, bamu da lokaci. Mama. Usem jirmuva. Akudri. Usem jirmuva. Usem. To, duka sauran masu rawa gaba daya a shigo a wuce. Mutanen Hildi Uba Sirciji. In muna nan in vulma dansa suna nan su shigo. Mutanen Madagali Waga na ganin sun wuce. Akwai kuma mutanen Lasa. Dile, mutanen Paza, and Igbo cultural dancers if they are around. Mjilchul district. Mjilful and Margi, Mjil Medugri Madufung, Kendali Ulai. Kendali Bota, and Mjilfulcha. anyone with the other microphone should avail it to us now. The other microphone for the singers and dancers, please. Let us have it snappy. Otherwise, we may have to forgo that and move on. Ashigo, Ashigo, Ashigo. Ashigo azo awuche. Matam Bilibili, Attire. Please step it up. Please step it up. So, mujhe.
Doctor Dembara doli melko, Doctor Dembara usmaka.
Mutanen suka hawa from Lunguda. Suna nan su ma su bi sau. Muje. Mutanen Yunguru, mu daga kafa. Na waje a daga kafa, shila. Mu yi. Mun gode. To, mutanen Dugadan Salsal, our cousins from Hubaland, Dugadan Salsal, su ma su shigo. A daga kafa. Sai godiya, mun gode. Masu girma gwamnoni da sauran manyan baki, a tafa ma waɗannan masu rawa, a tafa musu jama'a, a tafa musu, a daga kafa. The next dance troupe, please. Those carrying the banner of His Royal Majesty till Madagali. Dr. Ali Ambram should step up, please. Kashamja, kakado. Usiam. Kashamu, kakado. Ngangat air kengadangwa kenyaba. Akudere, usiam. To adaga kafa. Mun gode, usiam. Achitri. Achitri dachi usiamu. Ndongar kwar Adamawa zamarmur ularinja. Usiamu. Wanda suka shigo dandali a ci gaba a daga kafa. Yawwa, mun gode. A daga kafa. Mu da masu rawa da dama, mun gode. Your Excellency, at this point, because of want of time, may I have your permission to cut the dance troops now and go on to invite, for the brief history of Margi, very brief for 3 minutes, Professor Ijasni John Tenkwa, RS, MISS, JP, Dean Students Affairs, Federal University of Bukari, Taraba State, Nigeria. Professor Tenkwa, please, get ready. Masurawa akate, mungore, za mu ci gaba nan ba da jimawa ba. Za mu ci gaba nan ba da jimawa ba. Professor Tenkwa, please, for a brief history of the Margi race. And when we say brief, it should be as brief but long enough to cover the subject matter. Mun gode a kace mun ya isa, rawa ya isa, za mu ci gaba rawa ya isa. Please, organizers. Ya isa, ya isa, ya isa. Professor Tenkwa, please. Professor Tenkwa, if he's not around, let me invite Mrs. Esther Mangza. Esther Mangza. Esther Mangza. Manja, sorry. Esther Manja, if she's not around, we may be forced to move on. MC Sujen, it's enough. It's enough. Let's stop it from there. Yes, this must be Yingur. So, Mungode. Without much ado, it is now my honor to invite Chief Joe Carey Gazama to come and present the keynote address by Professor Joe Carey Gazama.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please, our securities, could you please hold up that gate? Please hold them from that gate. We are inviting one of our keynote speakers here. Thank you very much. Please, no more. Dama masu rawa ayakuri Attire. This is the last. Before we take the second segment, please kindly close off that gate. I'm speaking to the people in charge of that gate. Please hold it off. This is the last one before we take our keynote speakers. Thank you.
Just 2 minutes, sir.
Your Excellencies, Your Royal Majesties and Royal Highnesses, please permit me, and all other dignitaries, please permit me to stand on the existing protocol for the constraint of time. Today, I'm pleased to present a paper titled Margi Without Border, The Way Forward. The presentation is an extract from a work from a unity book I've been working on, which I believe that His Excellency the Seshilga Margi Salkasala will later launch in the future. The person being celebrated today is a man who came from a humble background to build a legendary political pinnacle, and whose huge impacts are not only felt among Margi people, but even the Adamawa people and beyond. The person has done so much things that has earned him popularity, love, and respect in Adamawa State and beyond. Please note that today's presentation is not purely an academic paper, but a brush over Margi history. Time will not permit me to mention things in detail. Over centuries, people have written on Margi, but obviously, most of the write-ups did not dwell too much on the Margi Without Border and the way forward. Fortunately, today has given birth to Margi Unity Movement, championed by some patriotic Margi sons and daughters, which culminated this gathering. But before I go further, let me unveil to you historical background of the Margi people. I have to say it carefully so that everybody will go home with an understanding of where we came from. Margi, like other tribes, originated in Mesopotamia, the present-day Iraq Peninsula, in between rivers Euphrates and Tigris, where the Tower of Babel was built. Margi later migrated to Yemen before coming to Africa through the Nile Valley in Egypt. They enrouted Sudan and moved through Congo and Obangi in Central Africa, where some of them were assimilated. It was from Central Africa that Margi people migrated to Chad Basin, and they lived long there together with other Chadic subgroup tribes, such as Kilba, which you just saw them now, Bura, and other Chadic subgroups. Some of Margi also left this Lake Chad, and reside in other African countries, such as Zimbabwe, Kenya, Zambia, and many of them where they are also assimilated today. In recent report by Chinda, Margi still lives in 6 countries. And today, the Margi Wandala Republic of Cameroon still associates with us, especially Margi Zuru in Madagali. Perhaps they are even represented today. It is also on record that Margi was among the famous tribes in the Sefa dynasty, the Kanem-Borno Empire, aside Shua tribe and Kanuri tribes. The name Margi was initially discovered in the early diary of my Umar Idris since the 13th century. And it was also mentioned in the 14th century in the historical global Framaro map, as reported by the Winty Lucas. It is very interesting that for us to know that the colonial map of Nigeria in 1922 also indicated Margi tribe as among the notable ethnic groups in northern Nigeria. Since the 15th century, Margi people had their kingdoms. There was the Sultan of Margi Sultan of Yamta, and Sultan of Mandara, all from Margi ancestries. History also reveals that by 18th century, some Margi people settled in Kano, in Jigawa, Awio, Babura, while others came to Katagum, Misau, Dambam, together with Kare tribes in Bauchi State. Nonetheless, Margi settled in Maiduguri. Some of them moved southwards to Adamawa State, where we have the Margi Zuru, Margi Zakwa, that you just see them passing here. Presently, we have 5 dialects which Margi speaks. Margi Zuru, Margi Babal, Margi Putai, Margi Zakwa, and Margi Wandala in the northern Cameroon. Though Asian Margi kingdoms of 15th century is no more, but gladly today that our hope has been firmly rekindled by our very amiable Salshashilga Katsalar Margi, who in his wisdom resolved to allow communities to determine their affairs by creating Madagali chiefdom among the newly constituted emirates and chiefdom in Adamawa State. The Madagali chiefdom is ruled by Dr. Ali Dambram, His Royal Majesty, and also Margi has a first-class emir in Uba, His Royal Highness His Royal Highness Ali Mamza. In addition, it is worthy of note that the emir of Goza, emir of Chibok, and emir of Fufore, and even Kilba, the king of Kilba, and even Bura, we have a long history of friendship and ancestral connections if we dig deep into their archives. The Madagali chiefdom and Uba Emirates royal leadership, therefore, they are expected to uphold this historical achievement we have done today, henceforth. But let me just say a brief about what Margi people are. These Margi people are highly craftsmen and women in terms of making so many creative things, which I don't have time to mention. And Margi people cherish religious tolerance and freedom. They are people that have been known to be so welcoming, accommodating, liberal, and peace lovers. In fact, Margi have high sense of respect for elders, for neighbors, for all who comes their way, and instituted authority. And I want to say that we people today, there is no armed of civil service, military and paramilitary service, that Margi man is not at the helm of affairs. In the affairs of Nigeria, I think it is only in the seat of Mr. President that Margi has never occupied. And we want to believe that by the grace of God, this man we are celebrating today, the Salshishilga of Margi, the Katsala Margi, by his grace, prayerfully, will occupy that seat one day. My people, my people, Margi accessed education early 19th century, and they have become and occupied various roles in the educational sector. Margi are not also left out in clerical scholarship. They are bishops today, sheikhs, and they are occupying all arms, as I already mentioned. Now, some Margi memorable moments of unity, which we are reoccurring today, happened sometimes since 1970s, when people like Bukar Petrol, Kaumi Dambua, Senator Bitrus Kajal, Senator Jafaru Manga, who championed the cause of making Margi a united front in northern Nigeria. And in 1991, when Adamawa State was created, there was a new wave of Margi unity, which we saw in Gulak, Madagali. And everywhere around the world, Margi people gathered to support that cause because they are always united. Now, in summary, in conclusion, let me quickly conclude because of lack of time. Let me quickly say that it pleases to conclude that a unique and unprecedented seed of unity has been sown today by our amiable Margi pride, the Salshishilga Katsala Margi Right Honorable Dr. Amadou Umar Fintiri. Notably, Margi is one of the famous educated people, and despite our fortunes, we still need to work on how we convert it into being helpers to our brothers and sisters. Let us copy from such people that have become legends, distinguished people unifying Margi leadership and likes of His Excellency the Governor. The new Margi Unity Movement team has brought a way forward. As a recommendation for a more united Margi in the future, please permit me to say this. It is recommended that all Margi people should cherish the newly sown seed of unity and firmly hold the ignited lamp of unity to keep shining among the Margi tribesmen from today henceforth. It is also expected that all Margi people should water this seed so that it doesn't die. And thirdly, it is also hope that the Madagali chiefdom and Uba chiefdom and all other people that have connections with the Margi people will uphold this new sown seed of unity. The annual festival, I suggest that there should be annual festivals which should serve as an avenue where benevolent Margi sons and daughters shall be honored with relevant royal titles in order to trigger prospective destiny helpers from our Margi race. Finally, it's strongly hoped that these recommendations for Margi unity shall be implemented and sustained by all to achieve a long-desired Margi people without physical or social borders. Thank you very much.
Please put your hands together for Professor Ijasni Temkwa for that brief history of the Margi race. We'll be brief also with the events of today. Your Excellency Salkasala Shashilgal Madagali, permit me, Your Excellency, to now invite for the keynote address Chief Joe Kari Gazama, OFR, MFR, SAN, Life Venture, and there are a host of other abbreviations attached to his name that sounds like prescriptions. I can only say he is the founding principal partner, J.K. Gajama, LLP. Our learned colleague, you're most invited, sir.
No.
Your Excellency, the fresh air governor, the governor with infectious, contagious, heartwarming smile, Your Excellency, Right Honorable Dr. Ahmadu Umaru Fintri, CON, GSS, RS. Your Excellencies, the governors of Bauchi, Oyo, and Taraba State, Your Excellencies, the deputy governors of Adamawa and Borno State, Your Excellencies, too numerous to mention, permit me to ritualistically adopt all protocols and say, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor, privilege, and joy to be upstanding before this mammoth crowd that I do not take for granted. And I recollect very well that I've been given 1 hour to speak, but I'll do it in 10 minutes. Because the history of the Margi nation, Margi people, has been substantially covered by my younger brother who spoke before me. Secondly, my keynote address is contained on pages 20 to 26 in the program. And those I sat between at the high table, Ambassador Damagun and His Excellency, my elder brother, Boss Mustafa, were asking me whether I would take an hour to speak to them. I said I cannot do that. And in the circumstances, I left my speech and program with them to assure them that I will not waste time. I will do what lawyers normally do by adopting briefs and submissions and then adumbrating and speaking to it. Your Excellencies, I think it was James Baldwin that told us that history is not past. History is present, the present. We carry our history along with us. In fact, we are the history. The history starts from here. And of course, I remember what the great Chinua Achebe told us in his book, Things Fall Apart. When Okonkwo was being asked, where did the rain beat them? And I want to ask this question to the Margi people. Where did the rain begin to beat us? Because if you don't know where the rain began to beat you, you will not know where you have dried your bodies. The rain began to beat us in Mesopotamia, where we traveled from for about 2,000 kilometers to Yemen, and across the ocean from one continent to the other, through the Nile Valley, to Kenya, and to Sudan, down to Chad, to Maiduguri. Some of us are in Gazargamu, some are in Damboa. Margi man founded Mafoni in Maiduguri, Maijalo. And then we came down, Goza, Kaga, Bama, Gulag, Madagali, Michika, Baza, Hildi, Uba, Lassa, and so on and so forth. We have Margi in the diaspora, not only within the country, but beyond the seas of Nigeria, all over the world. The question we need to ask ourselves, having been beaten on the journey, having been beaten because we have not been able to standardize our language, the Margi dialects, having been beaten because we have not been able to unite ourselves, when then is the time for us to dry ourselves, to dry our bodies? If I may ask us at this gathering, I think the answer is now. The time is now. There is no going back. When I was asked to speak as a keynoter, I was not given any topic. I asked myself, what topic do I give? What topic do I speak about? Then it dawned on me that it must be something around the renaissance of the Margi. reclaiming our heritage and renewing our future in the African spirit. You can see the multitude. It's not comprised of only Margi. You can see your friends all over the country who are here. You can see dancers from all the tribes and nationalities. So we are together. We are together. We have similar challenges, similar prospects and opportunities. And I talked about the African spirit because that is what we need. After all, mankind is from the same source, from the same God. Having said that, what about our leaders? We have had leaders in the past. Even from time immemorial. You recall when we had the Til Wampana, who defended his people. We saw the dancers from Madagali, who are warriors. Margi people are known as warriors, particularly those from the Zulu side, who used to build houses into the clouds. The Hill Margis, you come to the Babal Margis, those of us on the land who are known for commerce, for diplomacy, for networking, etc., etc. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to talk about the unity among the Margi people. We need unity. Unity is our currency. And Margi Day is our mint. Today is more than just an honor to honor our governor. Today is more than just a celebration. We are here to begin the renaissance of the Margi nation. Accordingly, I want to suggest, having taken note of the fact that this event is not just 2-in-1, but 3-in-1, to commence officially the Margi Day, which is today, and it can be anywhere. It can be on the Margi land, it can be in Maiduguri, it can be anywhere. The leadership should decide. But we need a day everywhere to gather ourselves, where all sons and daughters from within and without will come together and aggregate and look back and look forward and call a spade a spade. We need such opportunity. We must appreciate His Excellency, who has been giving us good leadership. I remember also B.J. Nglari, who has served before His Excellency. I remember B.J. Nglari, and I read what he has posted on the social media. I have not seen somebody praising Dr. Ahmadu Umaru Fintri like B.J. Nglari. Go to the YouTube, you will see it. What that portends to us, and that is the kind of Margi spirit we are promoting and encouraging. When one of us is there, we are all there. You are the first among equals, Dr. Ahmadu Umaru Fintri. Because you have done what no governor has done in this state. That was what B.J. Nglari said. Please, can you give him a round of applause? I understand he's here also. Margis have been in governance. I remember Afakria, who was His Excellency B.L. Afakria, the former Milad of Kogi. So we have a history of good leadership. In fact, even from time immemorial, we have had our Til. The leader in any given community was called Til, and is still called Til, with the council. And then we had a kind of democracy, even before Western democracy came to Africa and to Margi land, where the leadership will consult, and based on merit and popularity, some will be elevated into the council. So this is what we want to see among ourselves. There is an emergency that we must declare today. Margi language. Many of us are guilty. Many of us are guilty as parents. Our parents, we as parents, our children do not speak Margi language. What happens to our children's children? With time, the language becomes extinct. We need to document our history. We need to have an app for the language. We need to have books. We have experts. I appreciate some of our leaders who have been writers. They are more than writers. They are, in fact, freedom fighters. I remember very well Malan Sawal Dabji, what he wrote. I remember very well Mrs. Dr. Esther Manja, who is here, what she wrote. I remember very well what Abdul Qadir Gambo Gazama wrote. He is here in person. So I remember what the likes of late Mrs. Ladi Mariam Yunusa, who represented us at the United Nations level. We have leaders. The question is, what are we doing to hand over the baton to our children? I'm happy to be in this attire. We are here to unveil this attire. I have never seen a dress as beautiful as this. So I want the permission of His Excellency and this gathering that I can be wearing this, not necessarily on Margi days or when you have affairs regarding Margi. Because this attire is so beautiful. It shows our history. It shows our colors as a people. It speaks a lot. It speaks about our language. Look at the symbol. The symbol is here. So, as I take my seat, I understand time is not on our side. I want to believe that this is a moment of covenant. A moment to have covenant with history. And then to have covenant with our future. We must live here recalibrated. We must live here rejigged. We must live there rejuvenated. We must live here transformed and transmuted. Today is the beginning of a new beginning among us, the Margi people. We must continue to show love and help one another. We must identify with ourselves. We must come back home always. We must speak truth to power. And we must reclaim our mandate. What has been denied to us all over in all communities, we need them back. And this is the time because we have the leaders, led by His Excellency, our political leader. Thank you for what you have been doing as a beacon of hope. Because I remember very well that Thomas Hardy tells us in his book, Tales of the D'Urbervilles, that where there is life, there is hope. And where there is a will, there is a way. So let us live here with the covenant to unite ourselves. Let us live here with the covenant to resuscitate the Margi dialect and language. Let us live here with the covenant to promote our attire from now onwards. Let us live here with the covenant to celebrate ourselves and cherish ourselves. And not only ourselves as Margi people, but in unison and in togetherness and in collaboration with all other tribes and nationalities within Borno State, within Adamawa State, within the Northeast, nationally, regionally, continentally, and globally. I think this is the spirit. This is the intention of this gathering. And this gathering is a success. There is no going back. We must march forward. So it is my pleasure, it is my honor to be here at this gathering and to be listening to. I appreciate all of you for your time. Please make sure that you read the keynote address. It has a lot to offer. It is a pity I cannot read it word for word, but I have summarized it in essence. Thank you for your attention. God bless you. God bless you. And God bless you.
Please put your hands together for Chief Joe Carey Gadama San. He has said it all. Now, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in furtherance of the beginning of this new beginning today for the Margi race, let me have your kind permission, Sal Kalchala Shashil Dagali, to invite His Royal Majesty Til Madagali, Dr. Ali Damburam, alongside his royal kindreds, the MS of Wuba, Askira Goza, to present the novelty gift of this grand reception to His Excellency, Right Honorable Dr. Ahmadu Umaru Fintri, and his spouse, the First Lady of Adamawa State, Hajia Lami Ahmadu Umaru Fintri, Uwan Marai. A round of applause for them, please, as they make their way.
Dr. Ali
muna godiya sai sarakunanmu da masu riko musu lemomin sarauta na girma shi ne za su hau. Muna godiya. Bayan haka, Royal Highness, welcome please. Your Excellency, please, DJ. Aye. Thank you, Your Excellency. At this point in time, I have the kind permission of His Royal Majesty Til Madagali and his brothers, Emirs of Askira and Goza, to now invite His Excellency Sal Katsala Shashilgal Madagali, Honorable Dr. Amadou Umaru Fintri and his spouse to kindly move up to the podium, as we also invite Professor Matthew Adamu, Associate Professor DVM from UNIMED, PhD from Pretoria, Acting Vice Chancellor of the University of Abuja, to present a citation alongside Dr. Tonde, who will also be coming to present the spoken. Please, if they are here, let us move on to the podium. With your kind permission. Let us have this citation. Your Excellency, you're most welcome.
Your Excellencies, let me stand on the well-established protocol. I have the singular honor and privilege to present an abridged citation of His Excellency Honorable Dr. Amadou Umaru Fintri, CON. From the rugged hills of Gulag to the heart of Adamawa's renaissance, one man's story has become the anthem of a people who believe in the power of vision. His Excellency Right Honorable Dr. Amadou Umaru Fintri, CON, Governor of Adamawa State, stand today as both a testament and a torch-bearer of the Margi spirit. The spirit of resilience, forward-looking, anchored in community service and development. Born on Friday, 27th October 1967 in Gulag, Madagali local government area, Fintri's beginnings were modest, yet rich in the virtues that define the Margi heritage, which is hard work, discipline, and a sense of collective purpose. From Central Primary School Gulag from 1975 to 1981, to Government Day Secondary School Gulag 1981 to 1986, and later to the University of Maiduguri, where he earned a bachelor's degree in history in 1992. Young Amadou marked early by curiosity, courage, and uncommon gifts for leadership. He was the president of the History Student Association, University of Maiduguri, 1992. His education continued where he obtained a postgraduate diploma in policy and strategic studies, deepening his intellectual grasp of governance and reform. He is fluent in Margi, Hausa, Fulfude, and English. He is a bridge builder. He has traversed and embodied the inclusiveness that has come to define his politics and his person. His journey into public service began in the Adamawa State House of Assembly, where he represented the good people of Madagali constituency with distinction. There he successfully served as minority whip, deputy speaker, majority leader, and later speaker, earning him respect for his diplomacy, fairness, and courage. In 2014, fate thrust him into the governorship as acting governor of Adamawa State, where his brief tenure left a lasting mark for stability and order. When the people returned him through ballot in 2019 and yet again renewed that mandate in 2023, it was not merely a political victory, it was an affirmation of character. Governor Fintiri has redefined governance in Adamawa State with a vision rooted in equity, infrastructural and human capital development. Under his stewardship, Adamawa has risen to become a model of progress. The one modest skyline of Yola now wears a new facet. Modern flyovers, the 8-lane Jamaica Highway, and the superhighway linking Newman Road to the greater Yola layout. He has built bridges where others saw boundaries. He has infrastructural revolution that has connected communities and made possibilities alike in education. Governor Fintiri's vision is deeply humane. He rebuilt and modernized schools across all the 21 local government areas, expanding access to quality learning for thousands of children. In healthcare delivery, he reimagined core delivery through cottage hospitals, rural health centers, and massive investment in personnel. His digital literacy, youth and women empowerment programs have equipped and empowered over 100,000 young people with 21st century skills and cash grants, giving new meaning to the promise of the future. Yet, beyond the physical transformation lies a deep philosophy that governance must feel like empathy in action. Fintiri's administration has restored integrity, fairness, and compassion to public life. His policies reflect a profound understanding that leadership is not domination, but service. The kind that dignifies every citizen, regardless of creed, tongue, or origin. These values has not gone unnoticed. Twice, he has been decorated as best governor in infrastructure, first under the late President Muhammadu Buhari, and later reaffirmed by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has also been named Vanguard Personality of the Year, Leadership Newspaper Governor of the Year, Punch Award of Governance Excellence, and Business Day Most Impactful Governor. His national decorations include Commander of the Order of the Niger, Grand Service Star of River State, affirming a legacy that transcends borders. Governor Fintiri's character and leadership have also earned him deep respect from Nigeria's traditional institutions. Across regions and culture, he has been honored with several distinguished titles. Salkasalasha Shilga by Madagali Chiefdom, Sarkin Yakin Mubi by Mubi Emirate, Jagrudo Punange by Fufure Emirate, Midala by the Huba Chiefdom, Guyana Bachama by the Bachama Kingdom, Agu Dr. Ebube Ndigbo by the Adamawa Igbo Community, Lukaku Michika by Michika Chiefdom, Nahamiya Nunguraba by the Lugunda Chiefdom, Nkanda Umbula by the Umbula Chiefdom, just to mention but a few. Away from politics, Governor Fintiri remains a family man anchored in faith and humility. He is married to the charismatic Hajia Dr. Lami Amadu Umaru Fintri, his lifelong partner and humanitarian leader, whose compassion continues to touch countless lives across Adamawa and Nigeria. Their marriage is blessed with 4 children, a portrait of mutual respect, shared purpose, and enduring grace. To the Margi nation, and indeed to Nigeria, Amadu Umaru Fintri is not just a name, but a narrative, a one that reminds us that greatness often rises quietly with the humblest of places. Through him, the Margi story walks with renewed pride across the nation's consciousness through his service. The Margi voice now echoes in the corridors of power with dignity and strength. As Margi Worldwide gathers today to honor this illustrious son, we celebrate not only a governor, but a legacy in motion. A man who has turned heritage into history and vision into lasting value. May his journey continue to illuminate the path for generations yet unborn. And may the name Amadu Umaru Fintri, CON, forever remain the word that from the peaceful hills of Gulag came a man who built not just roads and bridges, but hope itself. A man who taught us that to serve humanity with sincerity is the noblest form of greatness. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, help me as we herald the governor of Adamawa State, His Excellency, Right Honorable Dr. Amaru Umodu Fintri, the Shishilga of Madagascar. Your Excellencies.
He's a great man indeed. Put your hands together for His Excellency. And now briefly, his scorecard before we move on. His scorecard, please. Dr. Tonda, just please.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, kindly permit me to lean on the already established protocol to read the scorecard of our amiable, indefatigable, workaholic governor in the person of His Excellency, Right Honorable Dr. Amadu Umaru Fintri, Commander of the Order of the Niger, GSS Harris. Ladies and gentlemen, because of time constraint, I am going to read an abridged summary of his scorecard. If I am to read the entire scorecard, I will spend hours and possibly days without finishing. Today, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we acknowledge the tangible progress that defines this administration. Progress that lifts the welfare of our people, deepens in public institutions, and reshapes our collective future. Governor Amadu Fintri has done so much in terms of infrastructure. Indeed, you may not be wrong to say Adamawa has witnessed infrastructural revolution under the watch of Governor Amadu Umaru Fintri. He believes a state does not live in theory. It lives in road, bridges, public buildings, which are the veins that carry opportunity. Under Amadu Fintri, infrastructure has been more than a priority. It has been a mission by this administration. More than 100 kilometers of road that are of global standard has been constructed, linking different parts of our villages, thereby easing transportation and promoting commercial activities among these villages. From Gire to Paria, to all these villages who before the advent of this administration, were totally cut off have now been linked
and therefore transformed with a lot of commercial activities happening there. What about in the city? In the city, Yola has witnessed so many flyover, so many interchanges like the Unity flyover, the Lamido Aliyu flyover, the AA Lawan flyover, and the Mubi runabout. That is our traffic. Indeed, the governor has turned Yola into one of the modern cities, not only in Nigeria, that is the enviable of other states. No wonder Governor Fintri is referred to as the grand project master. And you can hear people saying, Fintri ikong Allah, everywhere you go in the city of Yola. What about education? Education is the catalyst of development. And Governor Fintri has done so much in the area of education. 21 model schools have been constructed across the 21 local government areas in Adamawa State. More than 5,000 people are now attending school in very good classrooms in our primary schools across the length and breadth of the state. The National Youth Service Corps Orientation Camp stands as a promise fulfilled. His Excellency also have trained Adamawa State indigenes both at home and abroad, and more than 200 young people have bagged different advanced degrees from India and other countries across the globe in a bid to promote human capacity development. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me just summarize because the scorecard is so much that time may not permit me to read all. Across every sector, from road, education, water, agriculture, security, digital empowerment, housing, youth, recreation, and civil service, his administration has not merely promised but delivered. From rural backwaters to urban centers, from children in classrooms to patients in hospitals, from young entrepreneurs to traditional authorities, the evidence of change is undeniable even by his political detractors. His leadership has redefined governance as service. He has translated manifesto into foundational change, and that is a legacy that we behold. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the governor has done so much. He came, he saw, he conquered our challenges. We pray that the Almighty Allah will continue to grant him wisdom as he pilot the affairs of the state for the remaining period of his tenure. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, give honor to whom honor is due. We honor you and we appreciate you, Your Excellency. Thank you for what you have done.
Please put your hands together for that robust and excellent presentation. Your Excellency, not to keep all our dignitaries as you are doing standing, let me now invite His Royal Majesty, the Til Madagali, who will be making the presentation of the royal regalia paraphernalia of the Margi to the Civil Field Marshal, Sal Sheshilga Madagari. I am being corrected that it is the Kilwa that will be making the presentation, along with the Til Madagali and all they will be making the presentation along with him, please, Your Excellency. And His Excellency will also be dressed in the regalia of a civil field marshal.
Your Excellencies, Latiko, Jang Laternay, Katakar, Anu, Katalare, Margi, Katakar, Jangster Paramar Margi, Demarasini, Pillar Madagali, Overnay Katakar, Anu, Katalarmer, Karin Paganda, Kiji Kwaza, Sirha Ardagri, the Pillar Wuba, Over Hardagri Ani, Latin de Jarahri, Gamarampa, Salkatala, say Karimpa, say Katala, Ijanangri, say Katala, Shashilga, Karin Pagi, Indar Dede Arago, Kijin Jarana Lego Arashili, Kiji Kwaza, Kiji Masugi, Karin Pagi, the Pillar Wuba Anang, Gatata Drama, Gatata Shashilga, Kijin Legagin, Kijin Legagin, Legin Serampagi, ma ija nangre sal katala usi sal katala indarga sal katala indarga shashilga indarga dede saimpa usi.
So, Her Excellency will also be receiving her own gifts from the Margi people. Her Excellency, please. Please, let us now clear the podium. Let us not block the view line of our dignitaries up there in the pavilion. The decorations are now being done. The gift of calabash, the spear and shield for His Excellency as a warrior, and the calabash symbolizing the mother of the Margi nation. Please put your hands together. Now, Your Excellency, His Excellency will be going back along with all the traditional rulers as we continue with the event. Thank you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency is making his way back to the podium. Please, can we have a round of applause? Even as we now await goodwill messages from the governors present.
Thank you very much and congratulations, Your Excellency, the People's Governor, the Fresh Air, the ATM Governor, the Projects Master, the Grand Master, the Emancipator, the Right Honorable Dr. Amadou Umaru Fintri, CON. And now, as His Excellency and their Royal Highnesses return to their seat, let me take forth the goodwill message. We will take Thank you very much. Let us decongest the red carpet. Jama'a wadda suke kan red carpet shikenan yayi ayi hakuri. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I need the space on the red carpet because I'm about to invite the governors. Please, security. It is okay, yayi. Mutanen Zagwa yayi. Thank you. And now to come bring their goodwill message, I'd like to invite the governors, brothers of His Excellency, the Right Honorable Dr. Amadou Umaru Fintri. Firstly, the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum in Nigeria, His Excellency, Senator Abdul Qadir Bala Mohammed, Kauran Bauchi, Kauran Daulat Usmania, Tafida Ningi, together with his colleagues, Governor Sheyi Makinde and Governor Kefas Agu will be joining us on the podium for the Goodwill message. Thank you very much. Their Excellencies are coming. His Excellency Bala Mohammed is now Kauran, Nigeria. Not just Kauran Bauchi, not just Kauran Daulat Usmania, but Kauran, Nigeria. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the Governor of Adamawa State, the Field Marshal of the Margi Nation, Your Excellencies, my colleagues, the Governors of Oyo and Taraba, and the Deputy Governor of Borno State, and that of Adamawa, the Chairman of my party, Kabiru Tanimu Turaki, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Your Royal Highnesses, especially the Lamid of Adamawa, and the Til Madagali and other Royal Highnesses, distinguished members of the National Assembly and honorable members, Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Time has been spent, and I will say on behalf of myself, the government and people of Bauchi State, we are here to be here. Pintiri is an enigma. Pintiri is an epoch in history. He is not just a political leader of the Margis. He has come to become one of the most celebrated politicians in Nigeria. Even within us in the PDP and Nigerian Governors Forum, this young man with a large heart and a vision has become one of the structures for copying an example. Because we copy most of the things he does. He does not only do infrastructure to connect and build bridges and roads. He builds social strata across the length and breadth of Nigeria. He is the hero of unity. He symbolizes ideas that can be crystallized. He brings opinions and, of course, initiatives that can be actualized. They can be made tangible and touchable. Today, I will say, without being shy, that whatever we do in Bauchi, I used to copy a lot from Pintiri because of his depth of courage, his capacity. We all have so much to share in common with him. We are happy that Adama has bequeathed such a person to us at the national political space. We are happy to be with him and to be here. And on behalf of everybody in PDP, especially our governors that are not here, we want to say that we identify with this day, and we are going to make sure that we lend our support to the development of culture, to the development of unity, to the issue of revisiting our history. With a sense of hindsight, we will be able to know from where we are coming and where we are going. Barrister Gadoma, the Nanalsek, has said it all. History is not about the past, but we know the past in order to know the present and to be able to conquer our challenges. What you have done today, the Margi Nation, you are not only honoring Pintiri, you are honoring vision, you are honoring initiative, you are honoring intellect, you are honoring epoch and history. And definitely we are with you. On behalf of myself, all the governors would want to support this particular initiative with a donation of a very modest amount of 50 million each. Thank you very much.
Well, Your Excellencies, standing on the already established protocol, let me congratulate my brother, Governor Amadu Umaru Fintiri. I was reading through his trajectory in the program book, and I saw that he got elected as into the House of Assembly. He was minority leader. He became majority leader. He became deputy speaker, and acting governor. So you know what he is made of. If you give him a chance, he will go a mile. And for Margi Nation, well, people always think it is very easy to give honor to one of your own. But in reality, prophets are not always recognized in their own home. So this is a unique event today, and I want to congratulate the entire Margi Nation for honoring one of their own. And finally, with the history that was read before us, you can see that Nigeria is made up of several nations. And for those that are trying to push us to a one-party state, this is why it will not happen. So congratulations, my brother. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, let me stand on already established protocol. My colleagues have said almost everything. This is an event where all the Margi nations are coming together to look at where they are coming from and where they are and where they'll be going to from here. It is not a political gathering, so I will not say much. But what I will say is that Governor Fintiri is a true Margi son. Governor Fintiri is a unifying factor. I've enjoyed our neighborhood and our brotherhood. We've always been together. We've always been thinking together. The only area that we have a little disagreement was when I decided to move to the All Progressive Party. But I know that at the end of the day, he will reason with me that my decision was for the interest of my people. So I want to wish all of you all the best, and I pray that this very occasion will not end with Governor Fintiri, that those that are saddled with the responsibility to ensure that the culture of the people are maintained should please continue from here. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Your Excellencies, Your Royal Highnesses, invited guests, Assalamu alaikum. You know, when your boss has spoken, sometimes you have few words to say, or you don't even have some things to say. The Governor of Bauchi have said it all. We are proud to be associated with the Margi Nation, and especially today, the unveiling of the Margi National Attire. It symbolizes unity, resilience, and I'm so proud. The people of Borno State are so proud to be associated with the Margi Nation. While Governor of Bauchi said it's a gathering of PDP, I want to make a little bit correction. We are an APC people. So
it's not only PDP people who are here to celebrate with Governor Fintri. As an APC, a proud APC member, and my elder brother here from Taraba has made mention, the Nigerians are proud to be associated with you. He's a national person. We are not talking about party today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies. Ably led by His Excellency, the Governor of Bauchi State, His Excellency Senator Abdul Qadir Bala Mohammed, Kauran Bauchi, Kauran Daular Usmania, Bala na ai ba mugu ne ba, Kauran Nigeria. Rankai dade, congratulations. That was the first phase of the goodwill messages by the governors and of course the Deputy Governor of Borno State. I will invite the second phase of the goodwill messages. Let me honor and welcome the immediate past Secretary to the Government of the Federation, His Excellency Barrister Boss Gida Mustafa. Okay, His Excellency former Governor of Adamawa State, Barrister Bala James Ngilari. Let me, of course, I've mentioned Boss Mustafa, he's already on his way. Let me invite my Lord, His Lordship Most Reverend Dr. Stephen Dami Mamza, the Bishop of the Catholic Diocese. Let me invite Alaji Gambojika, Chairman Muslim Council of Adamawa State. Let me invite Reverend Dr. Joel Manzo, the Chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Kan Adamawa State. And that will be the next line, the next set of the goodwill messages as they come. Alaji Gambojika, Chairman of the Muslim Council, Reverend Dr. Joel Manzo, Chairman of CAN, and of course, their excellencies are here. They will join us. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Ahmadu Umaru Fintri, CON, and your amiable wife, the governors of Bauchi, Oyo, and Taraba states, the deputy governors of Adamawa and Borno State, distinguished senators of the Federal Republic, members of the House of Representatives, Your Royal Highnesses, ably led by the President or Chairman of the Council of Emirs and Chiefs of Adamawa State, visiting Royal Highnesses, our leaders, spiritual and temporal, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with profound honor and gratitude to God that I give this goodwill message today on the occasion of the maiden edition of the Margi Cultural Unity. I will speak to the three aspects of this occasion briefly. First, to the Margi nations, congratulations for demonstration of steadfastness, of leadership, of courage, of resilience. You have led us well. In the 26 years of administration here in Adamawa State, political administration since the creation of the state, the Margi Nation, a combination of the tenure of Bala James Glari and Fintiri at the end of his 8 years, would have served this state for nearly 9 years out of the 26 years, leaving the rest of us, over 100 different ethnic nationalities, to the share of the 17 years thus far. So you have provided leadership for us in this state. Looking back in 1991 when I ran for the governorship of this state, Fintiri was a 20-year-old lad in the University of Maiduguri. But he was one of those that traversed the whole length and breadth of Madagali under the able leadership of late Senator Bitrus Kajal, also with Tapa Siremtu as chairman, with Bala James Glary, who was practicing in Maiduguri then, that ensured that I won Madagali with over 16,000 votes, in spite of the fact that Saleh Michika I was running against was from Michika, a neighboring state to Madagali. So for me today, it's a heart of gratitude to thank the Margi Nation for what they did for me in 1991. And when the Huba people supported Fintiri in 2019 and 2023, it was only a payback. Thank you for that leadership that has set the feet of our state, that has provided inspiration for our younger members. To the Margi people, in unveiling your costume today, let me assure you that your senior brothers, your kin and kids, the Huba people, are ahead of you. You are coming after them. But I commend you for the national attire, because that is the source of identity and the mark of who you are and who you will be. Now let me come to Governor Fintiri. In the life of a nation and a people, some people set out as individuals, but they end up as institutions. Fintiri's testament is that he set out as a young lad, exploring the world, unapologetically took the mantle of leadership, and he has now become an institution. Thank you for that leadership. You are undoubtedly the builder and the architect of modern Adamawa. For that, all of us in Adamawa say thank you for the work that you have done. And it is my prayer that you inspire the new generation that is coming out for us to take on leadership seriously. This business is a business that demands it demands integrity, it demands preparation, and you have gone through that preparation. My prayer for you is that your best days are still ahead of you. There is much more that you've got to offer us as a nation. Thank you, and God bless you.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Adamawa State, Royal Highnesses, kindly permit me to use the Governor of Adamawa State as a point of contact to his other brother colleagues. I've been asked to summarize all what I have to say in 1 minute. I think it's a Herculean task, but I'll do my best. I come before you here from the perspective of a moral high ground. Moral high ground because our country is at the crossroad. Our country is at the crossroad because democracy is threatened. We can only be here if democracy is sustained. This program today is a renaissance, the renaissance of the Margi Nation, the rebirth of the Margi Nation. In celebrating this renaissance, let us think about the future of our country, the storms and challenges we are going through. Let us remember that we have internal and external enemies that will not want Nigeria to sleep. Brothers and sisters, we are facing an existential threat. 2 weeks ago, I was abroad. I ran back within 7 days. Because I tell you what, there is the resurgence of discrimination against the black man. And there is no way we will survive in this current climate and times we are living in unless the black race starts up and start embracing technology and compete with the rest of the world. Otherwise, as far as the white man is concerned, the black is of inferior quality. So why must we spend time fighting and disagreeing about our faith, either as Muslims or Christians. To our young Margi, upcoming Gen Z generation, they call them, get up and do the right thing. Embrace hard work, embrace resilience, do the needful, don't idle your time in gossiping and fighting when you are supposed to embrace the future with hard work. On this note, I want to thank all of you and seize this opportunity to please use my junior brother, the Deputy Governor of Borno State. My brother, we don't know about Northeast Development Commission here in Adamawa because they have not affected our lives. Please remind them that Northeast Development Commission belongs to all of us. God bless Nigeria. God bless us all. Thank you.
My Lord Bishop Stephen Dami Mamza.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Adamawa State, Honorable Ahmadu Morifintri, and all our guests, my dear brothers, my dear sisters, I stand to identify with His Excellency, Governor Ahmadu Morifintri, as a Margi person. I wish to tell you, Your Excellency, that we are proud of you. We are proud to be identified with you. Congratulations. And to all the Margi nations, Fintri has united the Margi nation all over the world. Now it is time for us to come together as one. Margi has been united irrespective of religion, clan, and geographical location. There should be no differences now between either you are Margi Babal, Margi Zurungu, whatever kind of Margi, we are one. Either you are a Christian, Muslim, or traditional worshipper, we are one, all Margi people. And whether you are from Madagali, from Askira, from Gulag, from whichever area, we are united by our tribe. So we should all come together and be one. And let this unity be seen in terms of our relationship with one another. Because, Your Excellency, congratulations. I wish you good health of mind and body, and I wish you long life in order that you will be able to reap the fruits of your labor. Your Excellency, congratulations. Till Madagali, till Askira, all of you, congratulations. And till Uba, and all the Margi nations, congratulations. God bless you all. Thank you.
The Honorable Alaji Gambojika, thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim wa sallallahu ala nabil karim. First of all, I would like to join previous speakers in congratulating His Excellency, our amiable governor, and the entire Margi race. Congratulations for this wonderful occasion, and I urge you to continue in that spirit. A lot have been said, the contributions of His Excellency to the people of Adamawa. I would like to restrict myself to the most fundamental and the most important. The most fundamental and important of governance or of government is to maintain peace, law, and order for everybody to go on his business without any hindrance. I would like to attest that His Excellency, the governor, throughout his tenure from the beginning up till now, and we pray till the end of his tenure and even beyond, Adamawa State has been living in peace. The gentleman has brought unity among the diverse people of Adamawa State. Even the kidnappers who thought Adamawa is going to be one of the grounds, they attempted to settle in Adamawa State, but they met their water low. So Governor Ahmadu Morifintri, one of his cardinal principles is to maintain peace, law, and order. Without that, all the developments people have been mentioning is just going to be a water sheet. But the governor has done very well. I would like to urge him to continue on that line, and I would like to call on everybody to pray for him so that he will continue in that spirit. I would like to join. I'm an in-law to, or Margis are my in-law because they have married two of my daughters. So I'm part of this greater movement. So thank you very much, and I hope this spirit will continue. We wish you, His Excellency, and all those who are supporting you and helping you, pray for them, and we'll continue to pray for them. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
And for the next 1 minute, Dr. Joel Danjuma Manzo.
Your Excellencies, Royal Fathers, fellow citizens, it gives me great joy to be here on this historic day to be part of the Margi cultural unity and the civic reception in honor of His Excellency, Right Honorable Dr. Ahmadu Umaru Fintri, the Executive Governor of the reformed Adamawa State. For me, today stands as a special occasion for the Margi people to appreciate God and identify with their son, the son of the Margi soil, for who has distinguished himself excellently alongside celebration of cultural heritage. This is beautifully reflected in the tribe's splendid display of its rich culture and the grandeur of this civic reception accorded to him. All this is to identify with the good governance of a servant leader who was born, nurtured, raised, and graciously offered to Adamawa State by the Margi nation to refresh and transform the landscape of our state. Indeed, credit is due to the Margi community for the outstanding achievements recorded under the leadership of your worthy son, Right Honorable Dr. Ahmadu Umaru Fintri. Adamawa State and indeed Nigeria will long remember Right Honorable Dr. Ahmadu Umaru Fintri of the Margi nation for his purposeful, deliberate, and people-centered development agenda that continues to improve the lives of our nation through his all-inclusive administration. It is our sincere prayer that when your assignment in office as Executive Governor is completed, then Almighty God will raise for us yet another good, faithful, courageous, and compassionate leader who will continue the positive trajectory of progress come 2027. Allow me also to congratulate the Margi Kingdom for upholding and proudly showcasing your cherished cultural heritage to the admiration of all, and for preserving it for generations yet unborn. I urge you to continue safeguarding these values, filtering out elements that may bring adulteration, so that what was handed to you from time immemorial remain pure and presentable. On the other hand, your gathering today, or our gathering today, is also a testament to the relative peace we enjoy in this part of the state. I appeal to all of us to continue to support the efforts of this administration in promoting peaceful coexistence and to embrace the wisdom of unity in diversity. Our collective strength and resilience in overcoming challenges lie in our unwavering commitment to teamwork,
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, my Lord Spiritual. And now, Your Excellencies, distinguished Royal Highnesses and Royal Majesty, it is with profound honor and a great pleasure that I welcome to the podium. Okay, before I do that, everybody on the podium, everybody please go down. Please, everybody on stage. Everybody. And now, Your Excellencies, Royal Highnesses, it is with profound honor that I will invite to the stage and to be accompanied by his brother governors, together with the 4 Royal Majesties and Highnesses that represent the Margi Nation. To come is His Excellency, the People's Governor, the ATM Governor we call him, the fresh air, the builder, architect of the new Adamawa of our dreams, the emancipator. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me as I make welcome His Excellency, the Right Honorable Dr. Ahmadu Umaru Fintri, CON, Governor of Adamawa State, together with his lovely wife as they join us on stage. They will be accompanied by the Emir of Askira, the Emir of Goza, the Emir of Uba, and the Tul Madagali, together with the governors I have told. The governors will also come. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in the name of Allah, the merciful, wish to unveil this particular Margi attire for the benefit of the Margi Nation. Thank you very much.
They are okay. Are you okay? Well,
and the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, distinguished Senator Mohammed Abdul Qadir, the Kauram Bauchi. Your Excellency, my brother and friend, the Governor of Oyo State, Governor Sheyi Makinde, my brother, Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, my friend and my brother, the Governor of Borno State, ably represented by my younger brother and friend, His Excellency Usman Umar Kadafur, the Deputy Governor of Borno State. My wife and my friend, Haji Alami Ahmadu Umar Fintri, the Deputy Governor of Adamawa State, my sister, Professor Caleb Tapa Farauta George, the CJ of Adamawa State, Justice Hafsat Abdurrahman, the chairman of the greatest party in the sub-Saharan Africa, the PDP, Barrister Kabiru Turaki SAN, former chairman of the PDP, Ambassador Damagun, my brother and the former governor of Adamawa State, Governor Balanglari, the former SGF, and our younger brother in the Margi spirit, Barrister Gida Mustafa, the former SGF, Babachir Lawal, the SLG, the Chief of Staff, the Head of Service, Commissioners of Adamawa State, and other commissioners from Northeast states, our royal fathers, emirs and chiefs, led by His Royal Highness, the Lamido of Adamawa, Alhaji Barkindo Mustafa, the chairman of the organizing committee for the Margi Day, leaders of Margi Federation worldwide, friends, associates, and well-wishers of the Margi, distinguished invited guests, our cultural groups, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I thank God for the gift of life, for the gift of peace, and for the honor of standing before you today. My very own people, the sons and daughters of Margiland. Every people carry a history that time cannot erase. The story of the Margi is one of courage, of faith in the unseen, of endurance through hardship. We were born between hills and rivers. We learned to labor in silence, and we grew to cherish peace above all things. Our fathers tilled the earth with bare hands, but hearts full of courage. Our mothers carried home upon their shoulders and nations in their wombs. And through their faith, we learned that dignity is not measured by wealth, but by the honesty of one's work. That is who we are. That is what defines us. A people with rich history, united by common purpose and solidarity for each other. Let me categorically state here that I'm proud of this ancestral base. I'm internally grateful and prouder that I'm Margi by all ramifications before I'm any other thing else. And I should have the privilege of coming back to this world again. I would have wished to be anybody else than a Margi man. I reassure you that those time-tested tributes that make an average Margi man distinct at all times are still with me, and I intend to pass them with pride onto the generation that comes after me. Fellow Kingsmen, when I started this journey of service, I started as a Margi man. You gave me the platform and the wings to fly and excel. You provided me with the right support and the courage to dare and conquer every doubt, to stand bravely in the face of any obstacle, chew up and subdue all elements of fear, except that one of the Almighty Allah. I must thank you all for being there for me at all times. Today, as I stand before you, I see no despair, but hope. I see not power, but responsibility. For every position is a test, and leadership is the heaviest of them all. When we began this journey together, Adamawa was weary. The wounds of insecurity were fresh. Our schools were broken. Our hospitals weak. Our roads silent. Despair had settled in the hearts of our people, and faith in the government had begun to fade away. We knew that to rebuild, we would first need peace, because without peace, even dreams die. We strengthened security, not only with weapons, but with justice. We rebuilt trust between the governed and those we govern. We gave our traditional rulers their voice again. For a society that forgets its elders, forgets its soul. Today, by the grace of Almighty Allah, with the deliberately induced resilience, Adamawa State stands as one of the most peaceful states in the Northeast. A peace earned not by decree, but by cooperation, by listening, and by refusing to surrender to fear. We understood that peace alone is not enough. A man cannot live by silence. He must live by opportunity. So we began to build, slowly, deliberately, faithfully. We rebuilt the roads that connect our towns and villages. We raised the bar in both urban and rural infrastructures. not for prestige or mere aesthetics, but to restore confidence, ease life for our people, and to prove that governance can indeed deliver not only beauty, but order to livelihood. It isn't bricks, cement, and metals. It is hope that made possible and visible. When I look back at my own youth, I remember what ignorance cost and what education saves. That is why we declare education free and compulsory, backed it with payment of WAEC and NECO fees for every child. We reintroduce bursaries and scholarships, ensuring that the children of Adamawa could learn without fear of poverty. We send some abroad, not as a privilege, but as an investment. We build model schools, trained teachers, and renewed classrooms because the true wealth of a state is not oil, but minds enlightened by learning. Education is our covenant with the next generation. The promise that no child will be lost because of where they were born. We turn to our hostels where suffering has become routine. We built and renovated healthcare centers. We recruited health professionals, including doctors, nurses, and medical personnel, and we equipped them with modern tools. We opened the ultra-modern laboratory at the State Specialist Hospital, now one of the best in this region, offering free dialysis and diagnostics. Because life is sacred and the worth of government is measured not by its speeches, but by how it treats the sick and the weak. No government can endure if its youths are idle and its women unseen. That is why we are employing young men and women, not as a favor, but as a duty. We launch empowerment program and business grants for women and youths so they can build livelihoods with their own hands. We train artisans, farmers, traders, ordinary people with extraordinary dreams. And as I watch them build new lives, I'm reminded that when a woman is empowered, a generation is redeemed. When a youth is guided, the future is secure. We reformed the civil service, restored order where confusion once lived. We cleaned the payrolls, re-awarded merit, and brought back pride to the service. Salaries are no longer prayers, they are certainties. People without memory are people without meaning. And so, we come together today to honor our roots, to remember who we are and what we must never forget. The Margi people have endured, not because we are many, but because we are united. Our faith is strong, our dignity firm, and our hearts are loyal to peace. Today, we unveil a national attire. Simple, beautiful, symbolic, and more than a garment. It is a declaration that culture is not old-fashioned and tradition is not weakness. History has it that our men once clothed themselves in pidgey, ram skin softened by patience and pride. The women adored themselves with zar, a gentle fringe of gun skin and gumbara. Our new attire is not meant only for the body, but for the conscious. To remind us that true identity is not what we wear, but how we live. That even in modernity, we must remain rooted in values, honesty, and hard work, and respect for one another. Let every Margi son and daughter, wherever they are, or wherever they may be today, in Yola, in Maiduguri, in Lagos, in Abuja, or across the sea, wear this attire with pride. Knowing it carries the soul of a people
who refuse to fade. We are grateful, but we are not satisfied. Progress is not an event. It is a journey that never ends. We will continue to build, to reform, to educate, and to heal. Our roads will reach the last helmet. Our schools will grow stronger. Our hospitals better equipped. We are not resting. We are only retyping our lessons, because the true work of leadership begins when the applause ends. Our dear people, there are moments in life when a man must pause and look back to take stock and give thanks. We began with little. We endured storms, yet here we stand. Not perfect, not finished, but firmly on the path of progress. The lesson is simple. No one rises alone. Whatever we have achieved, we achieve together. Through patience of our elders, the prayers of our mothers, the hard work of our youth, and above all, the commitment of our team since 2019, and the mercy of Allah. So let us continue to work hand in hand as one people, one family, anywhere we are. Let us defend our peace as we will defend our faith. Let us teach our children to believe again in God, in themselves, and in this land. I most honestly commend my team for the right commitment to the cause and sacrifice to the state. On a day like this, I feel disarmed, humble, to the marrow for this shore of love and honor that can only be bestowed by king's men whose genetics goes beyond conventional social bond to biological lineage. Thank you, the Margi Nation. I most profoundly thank our royal fathers in the Margi Federation in Nigeria, the Emir of Askra, His Royal Highness Alhaji Ali Ismaila Ibn Mamza, the Emir of Askra, His Royal Highness Alhaji Abdullah Ibn Akarima, His Royal Highness the Emir of Goza, Alhaji Muhammad Shehu Timta, and most importantly is His Royal Highness Dr. Ali Damburam Deptel Madagal. I must also appreciate every Margi progeny within Adamawa State, Borno State, and across other lands, especially the ones resident in other places within Nigeria and those in Demsapwa in the Republic of Cameroon. You have all demonstrated uncommon love and support. This celebration goes beyond honoring me to thickening the kindred bond Margi nationhood that we must all rededicate to ourselves. To our cousins, the Huba people and their chief, His Royal Highness Tulhuba Baris Alheri Bulus Nyaku, LLD, the Babur and Bura people and their emir, His Royal Highness Alhaji Dr. Mustafa Umar Mustafa II. I can't thank you enough for your solidarity at all times. To our friends and neighbors, the Fulani people of Fumbina Emirate and the Lamido of Adamawa, His Royal Highness Dr. Barkindo Aliu Mustafa, the Emir of Mubi, His Royal Highness Dr. Abubakar Isa Ahmadu, the Fufure Emirate and the Emir of Fufure, His Royal Highness Alhaji Muhammad Sani Ribado, the people of Ganye Chiefdom and the Gangwari Ganye, His Royal Highness Dr. Umaru Adamusanda, the people of Pata, people and the Hamapata, His Royal Highness Humun Alhamdu Glaston Tenike, the Bachama people and the Hamapachama, His Royal Highness Dr. Daniel Ismail Ashaga, the people of Sheleng Emirate and the Amna Sheleng, His Royal Highness Alhaji Abdullah Isa Dasong, the Nungura people and the Pandi Nungudea, His Royal Highness Dr. Kuri Dishon Dansanda II, the Mbula Chiefdom and the Mula, the Murumbula, His Royal Highness Muru Bumpton Bentley Biato, the people of Michika and the Migaka Michika, Professor Bulus Luka Dadiga, the Yungur Chiefdom and the Gubu Yungur, His Royal Highness Gubu Johnson Mutalo, the Emir of Maiha Emirate and the Emir and the people of Maiha, His Royal Highness Alaji Ahmadu Sabairu, and the people of Gombe Chiefdom and the Kumu Gombe, His Royal Highness Kumu Agre B. Ali. I thank you all for the show of support. I assure everyone that more than ever before, I will continue to walk the ropes that bind us together in unity. I encourage every nationality to be conscious of its own identity, while tolerating one another. This is the only way we can build a saner and prosperous society. My friends, especially political associates and colleagues, governors, worth of mentions are here. His Excellency Sheima Kinde of Oyo State, His Excellency Abdul Qadir Mohammed of Bauchi State, His Excellency Abu Kefas of Taraba State, and His Excellency Babagana Umar Zulum, ably represented by his deputy, His Excellency Umar Usman Kadafur, the former national chairman of the PDP, Ambassador Ilya Damagun, and our newly elected national chairman of the PDP, Kabiru Tanimu Turaki, and all members of our great party. Thank you for standing by Adamawa State at all times. Lastly, one important person who has been there all through is my dear wife of an inestimable value. Thank you, Lami. Thank you for following me on this journey, even against your personal conviction and comfort. I equally thank my children for the appreciation of what their father has become. I dedicate this honor to the family, who has grown accustomed to missing their breadwinner to public service. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Royal Majesty, Your Royal Highnesses. Shortly before we take the national anthem, the Igbo nation in Adamawa State want to present a gift to His Excellency. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Your Excellencies, Your Royal Highnesses, this will now bring us to the end of the first phase of this grand reception and the unveiling of the Margi national attire. By the time their excellencies leave, there will be so much celebration because traditional dancing groups that came are all still here with us, and we will continue. As their excellency return, the cuisine, the Margi cuisine that we have, and their Royal Highnesses, they can feel free to check the cuisine. Igwe Omenaka. Igwe Omenaka, you can take your gift as His Excellency returns to the seat. The traditional dances, this is now the second phase of this celebration. The traditional dances, the cuisines, are on the left-hand side from where we stand on the podium. The cuisines, the beautiful, everyone here has heard about Margi Special. Today you're going to see the real and the actual unadulterated Margi special presented in this place. And the people who were unable to present their goodwill messages, we will take that at the dinner later this evening. Thank you. Margi special yana nan abinci na mutane Margi daban-daban irin abincin kasan Margi a al'ada suna nan. Idan an kare, His Excellency is exchanging pleasantries with their Royal Highnesses. Ko za ka gaishe His Excellency da Hausa ka dan masa kirari.
Gwamnan gwamnoni, gwamna mai rabo daga Allah, gwamna mai aiki, gwamna mai tausayi, gwamna mai amana, Jarman Adamawa ya bani mota albarkacin Margide yau. Gwamna ka gode wa Allah na ciyaman party Hamza dole ya za su yi da ikon Allah, dole na uban doma kada ka sake da duniya, na Stephen Oduwa ya za su yi da ikon Allah, na Lamidon Adamawa mai gayya mai aiki, jagoran aiki, ina ka fito aiki, ina za ka je aiki, al'amarinka aiki, mai fly over, magauran Bauchi wane yaro, Deputy gwamnan Borno mai bawa aljanu bashi, dole na samu kyautar mota wajen Jarman Adamawa, ya ba da kyautar mota, ya ba da kyautar gida albarkacin ga, ya bawa ɗan Umaru kyautar gida, Ibrahim ya ba shi kyautar gida albarkacin Margide. Jarman Adamawa Lamido albarkacinka ne, Jarman Adamawa Lamido arzikinka ne, Jarman Adamawa gwamna Fintiri arzikinka ne, shi ya bayi dole.
Idan muka kare wannan shine karo na farko, idan masu girma da masu martaba su kabar mu za mu ci gaba da wannan bikin. Kasan Margi ba tashiwa za mu yi ba, masu rawan gargajiya da raye-rayen gargajiya ana nan har yanzu. Abinci na kasan Margi yana nan, muna da account number wadda suke son su ba da guduma.
Jama'a kamar da kun sani, gwamnoninmu manyan baki sun yi launching na Margi Attire. Akwai account number wanda za a bayar, yana nan a Fidelity Bank 6900759887, Jesni Bubalasa and Jidere. Wannan za mu ci gaba da donation. Akwai abincin margi-margi da abincin al'ada wanda an yi yana hannun hagunmu, idan kana kallon mu yana hannun dama. Wannan bikin bai kare ba, idan manya sun tafi, yare daga kauyuka, garuruka daban-daban za mu ci gaba da wasa, shine abin da ya kawo mu. So kar ku tafi, za a kira ku ɗaya-ɗaya, za mu zo mu baje wasa nan. Mu dama Margi muna son biki wanda akwai kura. Yawwa, har za ka taka kafan sarkin gama baka sani ba. To, a ci gaba.
Your Excellencies, Your Royal Majesties and Royal Highnesses, may I now indulge you to please rise for the national anthem, as this brings us to the end of this event. Jama'a tashi for the national anthem. Mun gode.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign fatherland.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you, everyone. Abinchi and our gefen. Pedi, say something.
Congratulations, the Margi Nation. Congratulations, Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Dr. Amadou Umaru Fintiri, Your Excellency, Governor of Bauchi, Governor of Taraba, and Governor
we know what happened, we know what he did, we know his contribution to that.